That was the wrong one. Nobody saw that, right? Hello, everybody! Welcome back to another edition of the Joust. Today, we have a series between OpVlaM, here in the color purple, playing as the Mongols, in the color orange, playing as the Ubids. It is Lewis. A very interesting matchup here. Both sides want to be... Yeah, Mongols wants to attack in Dark Age, and I would think a Tower Rush would be coming out of the OpVlaM. And the meta right now for Ayubids in this matchup, I do think it's trying to use Desert Raiders, is defending the Tower Rush, obviously, and then trying to use Desert Raiders to prevent Mongols from really massing an army. And getting that... either getting too many Mangadai or too many Lancer or Keshik, because that's going to be where the problems start here for Lewis. Let's see what we have in store here. We have OpVlaM here. Yeah, going first to Lewis's base, trying to get any sheep that he finds along the way. Very, very nice scouting indeed. I'm gonna go through that age up in a second, but he does see OpVlaM, and I do think he saw... Oh, he saw the Jur. I don't think he saw... No, he did see the barracks. So he knows it's aggression, and I think that's why he went with advancement. Doesn't even have a mining camp here in the gold. The long distance mined that. Of course, this only costs 125. So yeah, 3 workers here on gold is a single trip. So the same thought behind what Ottomans were doing, collecting 50 stone to build the military schools, right? Going fast into the Castle Age opens up a possibility for a lot of feudal units, but they have to be trash units because they're not going to have any gold. So Horseman Spears, Archers, and Horseman Spear, we all know Horseman Spear is absolutely fantastic. It's been like over the last 6 months, I think it's been the greatest, great meta development. And now spears are even more powerful. We shall see those here with OpVlaM. Is he gonna try to tower rush? He's gonna try to tower rush this stone, I wonder, because he's gonna see. Yeah, the Khan is over here, so he's not gonna see that. But he's gonna see the stone here with the villager. Let's switch over to OpVlaM. See what he sees. Alright, so he sees this. He sees all the stone, he could be confused. So he gets 300 stone. This seems to me like it's gonna be 2 TC as Iobits. We don't see too many 2 TCs as Iobits, even though their age up is actually pretty good. But we already have a feudal age Lewis. Yeah, I think it. Yeah, I think this is trying to mitigate the damage of the tower rush. He's not even on the berries, which I think is a mistake. I think the berries are extremely important to take early on as Iobits and as Abbasids as well using this strategy. Because, like, look, sheep are about to run out. How many living sheep does he have? I think he has none. Oh, he does definitely have that one, but I think it's the only one. Yeah. Whereas he would have been on berries this whole time, he would have had his 13 sheep alive. A lot of food. So, yeah. That's this outpost. Burns down the mining camp. That's a lot of resources for OpVlaM. Not sure if... Yeah, it would have been worth it for Lewis to destroy this himself. Alright, we get the town center here on the gold. Oh, it's gonna be a race. So many workers here building for Lewis. If Lewis builds this first in garrisons, he might actually kill the villager just before the tower gets finished. And that is just a massive win for him. On the other hand, OpVlaM here just staging up as fast as he can. It's gonna be the deer stones. Yeah, the YAM network. For cavalry near outposts is pretty big when you're tower rushing your opponent and you have a tower already on their side. And we all know that speed is such an important advantage. Oh, Lewis finishes this first. If Lewis garrisons, he can deny this. Oh, attacking the spear. Oh no. Gonna lose a worker over here. Oh, that's awful. First worker kill of the game as well. And Lewis was playing so well, and now the auto-attacking of the town center absolutely screws him over. But anyway, that's still a double town center, and like the workers are gonna spawn here behind. So it's not really the end of the world for Lewis. Lewis can still play, can still make a ton of army. He knows that OpVlaM still hasn't aged up, and thus he won't have much army other than those spears. Reacting with a lot of archers this early on against Mongols is a bit of a mistake, though. And Lewis does not have gold available to him because he also doesn't have map control, so he can't just take either of these 2 golds, which are the closest to him, not in the range of the tower. So he's in a bit of a pickle here. He's gonna collect loads of wood here. I fully expect now to see barracks like that. There we go. Yeah, we're getting an archery range. Next has to be the stables, I would think. Let's see, because if this is Mangadai, no, this is archer, so definitely stable. And a smith as well. Oh, OpVlaM going for that range damage. Really, really nice here. OpVlaM playing this one pretty good. I love this wall from Lewis. I've said this many times before. This wall just prevents some easy damage from cavalry. And oh, but the can, this is so annoying. This wall, though, might be a double-edged knife here, because it's... As much as you're preventing units from easily coming in, you're also preventing your guys from easily going out. Oh, 2 archers here from OpVlaM. Yeah, this is going to delay them for sure. Yeah, the archers now, they're perfect for this scenario. What you really want is to contain here. No, the range. Ah, but he also doesn't have farm space. That's why I like to leave some farm space when we're playing against some of these very aggressive civs. Yeah, Lewis is gonna run out of food very soon. He still has some living sheep here. Brought them over with the scouts. Doesn't have access to berries. I don't think it would be wise at all. Yeah, OpVlaM is checking, and OpVlaM will attack as soon as he sees anything. Wow, and like spearmen are just such a bad unit for this. Yeah, OpVlaM getting siege engineering! Oh, he's gonna be so aggressive here, getting wheelbarrow as well. Alright, the deer stones in the front of the base in the range of the town center. That's hilarious. It's a single tile. Oh, he's gonna go right on the other side. He wants to tear down the town center. I don't know if he's gonna be able to do it. Or if OpVlaM manages to close, if Lewis, excuse me, manages to close the side, it's great, but he's on the clock, and I don't think he realizes how much on the clock he is. He's going for the food light units, so going spearsman because he kind of has to, and then archers. Lewis doesn't have a lot of units, not compared to OpVlaM, so OpVlaM absolutely won this engagement here. But still doesn't have access. The units can run around behind the base. But we have a ram instead. Wow, Lewis going for the 2TC against this kind of strategy. That didn't work. That did not work. Alright, here we go. Here we go. The Rams have finished building. I like this wall. I like this wall. Forces units to come here underneath this town center range of action. But now OpVlaM has so many units, he's going to start killing villagers. The army doesn't have a chance. Oh, good engage there on the town centers. But now we have the spears as well. The spears are going to tank so much of the damage. Yeah, just the same units, but less of them. That's not great. And that's the town center down. Wow, and Lewis is in hot water here. I'm not even sure how Lewis can survive this pressure here. But he's on berries now. I don't think he has any sheep left, and he's on hunt. Doesn't get the upgrade. He has no gold. Don't forget that. He has no gold. Oh, now a house getting destroyed. Don't forget that every building that gets burned, that gets set on fire, gives OpVlaM extra 25 gold, 25 wood. Which might seem like it's not a lot, but it's actually a very significant amount. OpVlaM also getting his ego upgrades and his military upgrades as well, so yeah, much more seamless game here for OpVlaM. Now with the ranged attack and ranged damage, sorry, ranged damage and ranged armor, the units seem to be like, yeah, more units with more upgrades. Yeah, and not looking too good for Lewis here. And he does not have the gold to repair the House of Wisdom. So any damage the House of Wisdom takes is permanent. But Lewis, he does have a sizable villager advantage, so now getting all of this food. Alright, getting a stable, that's good. That's good, finally. This should have been the stable instead of the range. I don't think these archers accomplished anything. We have 4 rams now. 4 rams, I think, is gonna be slight overkill. He's gonna be able to... But with such an advantage, I'm okay with OpVlaM doing this. I think this is gonna seal the game. Oh, gonna close in on the archers so that they can't escape. And the spears taking on the other spears. Just perfect battle here for OpVlaM. Lewis, though, doesn't really have a chance. Yeah, though, too little, too late there with the horsemen. And now, a lot of villagers coming over. That's 13 villagers? Yeah, no army for Lewis. He has 1 scout. That's it. So all of these workers are going to die. And all of that worker advantage that he built is also going to be gone. Oh, and there's a Kashik out there as well. Yeah, OpVlaM being a little bit ruthless in this game. Okay, there's an archer here taking down this spear. Yeah, saves the horseman, but no healing as just yet. And there's a Kashik. That Kashik is going to be so annoying on the wood line. Oh my god, Lewis just can't deal with this. Are we going to get a full landmark victory? The only thing I would do is use this wall to take things on the outside, but he can't even take the boar. So it's just, yeah, Lewis taps out, and that's 1-0 for OpVlaM. Alright, yeah, that was a fast game. Alright, I think that's... might not have been it because of caps lock. There we go, that's guaranteed now. Let's go into game 2. Alright, game number 2 is underway here in the purple as the Iobids. That's a little bit funny. It's OpVlaM. Going straight on the berries. Going straight on the berries. Doesn't do the advancement build that Lewis did in the last game. Let's see how that goes for him. This is Lewis though on the Delhi Sultanate. Building moss, cows. I like doing the mill first. But that's gonna be like seconds. It's not gonna be significant whatsoever. What is significant though is getting the upgrades right away. That's beautiful. Efficient production immediately. This is going to be done just as feudal hits. I want to see wheelbarrow get clicked on. Alright, so there we go. That was a few seconds in. But yeah, let's go. Good build for Lewis here. For OpVlaM though, he's getting on the gold. Only 6 on food. Ah, there you go. He's going to have 2 on gold only. Yeah, that was a bit embarrassing. When that happens, it's just so annoying. But perfect build as well. Interesting that he does this. We have a House of Wisdom too. The House of Wisdom, yeah. See, OpVlaM leaves farm space. So if Lewis is too aggressive and OpVlaM can't really deal with that, but he still has his base under control, that's 12 farms right there. It could end up saving you. Delhi though, Delhi is very aggressive, very tempo-based civ, right? So when those upgrades kick in is when you just go balls to wall, just make a ton of units. Or you can go the tech route and get those techs a little bit faster, but they're gonna have less units overall. You're gonna get better units earlier so you can control the pace of the game a little bit better. With Iobids though, I'm surprised we saw that 2TC. It didn't work out well for Lewis last game. This game, OpVlaM might do the more meta play and try to go for that fast castle under reinforcement. That's one of the strategies. Another one is getting logistics and tanking the early aggression with the early harassment with logistics, and then aging up with reinforcement is one of them. Growth is another one. Industry is another one. So aging up the castle can be quite fluid here. He is going for logistics. There we go. Yeah, logistics though, only 2 dervishes instead of the 3 you would get in Castle Legend. We have a Dome of the Faith, very religious game. We're gonna have the Dome of the Faith. You wanna get really a lot of gold and make as many scholars as you can. Because the Dome of the Faith, they cost 80 instead of 1. I think it's 135. Yeah, 135 gold. Yeah, Lewis wants as well. The order I like doing my military buildings is stable. Stable. I'll do archers if I feel like they're gonna bring in men-at-arms. But it's stable, the blacksmith, archery range, or if it's against French or Rus or Mongols, if they have Kashik or knights in the feudal age. I like doing a barracks, 3rd, and then the 4th is a 2nd blacksmith, so they can just get all of your blacksmith techs that much faster. That's a beautiful sheep hall. That's Lewis is actually winning here in the sheep battle. Oh, OpVlaM was doing so well, man. That house is here, and you connect it to the mill. People really underestimate the power of having a few farms under your TC when you're being pressured. Alright, OpVlaM going wheelbarrow, which tells me that he wants to fight. And if he wants to fight, then going dervishes is... then going the logistics is actually perfect. It's perfect, because you're gonna get healing when you're not really supposed to have healing. Well, let's see what he does here. So we have immediately those two scholars getting produced. We have Sanctity right away. That's 16 seconds on Piety. And he still cancelled it. That is fantastic. We have here Wheelbarrow. Gonna get Pro Scout second. That is very, very interesting. But it's also the meta way of doing it now. Because you're gonna build a stable anyway. You can build your scouts from there, so no effect on your villager production. And you're gonna set up the pace. Because like Delhi just can produce so many units so quickly that you have a really good opportunity of getting those deer. This is Lewis here is after the disaster that was game 1, he's keeping his cool here, doing some level-headed plays, executing the meta, to be quite honest, but it's being well executed thus far. For OpVlaM, double stable. Starting to produce Desert Raiders. Good macro for it as well. I think they'll start producing from both of them very consistently. Once he hits like 28 workers. Yeah, gets a Smith as well. Very powerful, those upgrades. Yeah, I like it. Stable and Blacksmith here for Lewis. The Blacksmith, of course, needs to be within the range of the mosque, which I think it is. The range is also extended by the other buildings. And the Desert Raider on range, I think it still deals the extra damage, right? No, it doesn't deal any extra damage to anyone. But we have a Ghazi Raider. The Ghazi Raider is going to be a menace against these Dervishes. Won't do that well against the Desert Raiders. But Desert Raiders are really bad against archers. So that's why I expect the range to come in third as the third military building here for Lewis. I know the Blacksmith isn't really a military building, but it's... you build it as if it were. Because now, as you can see, like, Lewis is already getting Iron Undermash, and it's going to take like 2 minutes. 2 minutes is 8 minutes. In 8 minutes in a game like this, you're still going to be in feudal aid. Lewis now with an okay military lead, right? Yeah, the 4 scholars don't count, so it's equal. It's equal. It's 2 Desert Raiders and the 2 Dervishes against the 4 Ghazi Raiders. And yeah, OpVlaM not building Desert Raiders anymore. He might think he's in the clear here. So my thought process here is that OpVlaM is opting instead to just make sure he doesn't really die early. Oh, I like this from Lewis. He's gonna try to take the sacred sites, and that's why he's trying to take control of them. But Lewis really needs a range, and Lewis needs to play an extended feudal here, even if OpVlaM is fast at aging up, and he needs to deal economic damage. Because if we look here, like, actually idle times are pretty damn low. And if worker efficiency is also very low. Lewis even 0.1% better. Yeah, healing the Ghazi Raiders, that is always a brilliant thing to do. But also the Desert Raiders are healed up, so both players not wanting their units to die here, totally understandable. But if OpVlaM ages up and he starts getting that mass together, then it becomes a bit problematic. This range is like a minute too late. He could have had like 4 or 5 archers out. And he needs a second Blacksmith, even though I don't think, looking at the text now, that he's gonna get it. But the second Blacksmith just expedites the process so well. I love this. Lewis using the map control that he now definitely has. We have Desert Raiders and scouts everywhere. OpVlaM really trying to get the free gold collection to a minimum. Because if we see here on the resources per minute, it's 135 gold per minute. So it's going to be almost half the gold that Lewis is going to end up getting. No, it's going to be all the gold that Lewis is going to end up getting. So the sacred sites, I think, are a little bit slept on by everybody. But I understand why. Alright, getting that sacred site, OpVlaM could just very easily retreat and then come out here and get this sacred site. Alright, going with reinforcements. So 3 desert raiders immediately, and then every 2 minutes, batches of 3 desert raiders instead of just being the 1. And already with 3 stables, and the Ghazi raiders and range, not really a good combo to go into Castle Age here for Lewis. But Lewis looks like he's far away. If he stops making units, he's actually very close to aging up, but he also needs to pull away from wood, because it's starting to float a little bit. Alright, he's also doing professional scouts. That's amazing. I like this so much. And I'm fomenting another stable. It's going to be a very Camel Lancer and Desert Raider heavy game. Alright, OpVlaM seeing the attack, and Lewis definitely has the army count advantage. Burning the tower. Yeah, I get it. Want to get your opponent off gold as much as you can, but the damage is already done. Oh, going to gold here, OpVlaM is mad. Yeah, and he's getting this sacred site as well. OpVlaM is mad. What's he doing? Oh my, if Lewis scouts around and finds this, then it's gonna be a massive attack. It's not game over, but a few workers will get killed. This is... I don't even think this is reasonable. Yeah, there we go. You're gonna have to escape. What? Yeah, you're gonna have to escape. The Starvish might get caught, unfortunately for him. There's a Dervish as well on the other relic. That is expertly done by OpVlaM. And I fully expect him to just build a mosque right away, right? And that's you gotta use that advantage that you have right now. These are Camel Lancers. The graphic is relatively close to the one used by Desert Raiders. That's why I looked. Oh, and these gold villagers are gonna get found. Yeah, but definitely too late. Definitely too late here for Lewis. And in the meantime, OpVlaM decapped the sacred sites. And that's... Was that 5 Camel Lancers? Oh my, there's so many Camel Lancer. Now OpVlaM can't fight. This, I don't think, is even that close of a fight. And you're gonna get the Desert Raiders, and it's gonna be... It's gonna be a bit of a slaughter. And all of a sudden, Lewis has such a massive army advantage, and he's so far behind. Oh, look, okay, the spears could work. But these are Dark Age spears. I think there's another barracks that's getting that upgrade. No, there isn't. But why are they Dark Age? But you only have veteran upgrade here available. Maybe I'm not seeing anything I should. Alright, nice fight! Alright, with the extra help here, Lewis kills the Desert Raiders. No, the Desert Raiders have to dip. Yeah, but so many units for Lewis dead. But if you keep the unit count down for OpVlaM, then you're gonna have a much better time dealing with this. You need spears. Oh, and you gotta stay away from the dervishes. The dervishes have way too much HP, and it's too clustered here to not respect the conversion. Alright, but we're getting spears, getting all of the units here, so this is what people would call a 1-1-1. Yeah, one thing I don't really like, and I've seen games not really being decided by this, when Siege comes into play, of just like retreating with the units and leaving the weaker units behind. Oh no! OpVlaM with a great read of the game. Going to one of the sacred sites. Yeah, kills the scholar right away, and oh, the dervish was gonna get this sacred site. Yeah, OpVlaM not sleeping on that sacred site gold, is he? Do we have a mosque? We don't have a mosque yet. We do have a market. I would like to see the mosque though. Yeah, the gold income is insane. This Ghazi Raider does 1 HP, and it's gonna get healed for full. Oh, and we're gonna get a raid as well. Good thing the scout sees that. Lewis could go on the offense. Lewis could definitely go on the offense, and as long as he doesn't die to the conversion, he should be good. Yeah, towers don't defend really that well against Camel Lancers, but OpVlaM wants damage. He doesn't just want to get you off your resources. If you want to get Lewis off of the berries, then you burn the tower down, but instead I think it's much more useful to just do this, what he's doing here. Yeah, that's the second blacksmith, where he needs to queue up the tax. So, Lewis making a few mistakes here, but I like the game plan. Except you need to be so much more aggressive here. OpVlaM is getting all of the objectives. Yeah, no kills here. That is very interesting. No worker kills for OpVlaM yet, and only the one from Lewis killing when he dives the wood line. Alright, good push here from Lewis. If he micros correctly and kills the desert raiders with the archers, I think he can accrue a lot of value here. Getting the sacred sites in behind this. We're gonna get a conversion attempt. Oh, target the dervishes. Oh, the dervishes are healing. Oh, the conversion doesn't get in. You gotta micro the archers. Nicely done. Oh, Lewis pushing this back. Oh, the scholars though, they... Yeah, you don't want to get them in the line of fire, do you? Camel Lancers are not good against spears. Oh, but the back row is gonna be exposed. Oh, tap this. Oh, the wall wasn't gonna do much. Doesn't even get a single unit. Oh, damn, OpVlaM is really trying hard here. Oh, the Ghazi Raiders are almost down. The defenders' advantage coming in clutch. The archers needed to be attacking those desert raiders the whole time. No, but OpVlaM doesn't even have desert raiders alive anymore. Oh no, the army's gonna get cleaned. Oh, that was a big dud. I really thought it was gonna go better for Lewis. He had a massive size advantage. But Camel Lancers are just too good. Getting compounded the defender now. Attacking and then aging up immediately. It's just... I could have had those units upgraded, but instead he's gonna get all of his archers killed. And resource-wise, military resource-wise, can we see that? Oh, that's collected reason. I don't think so. But look at destroyed value, it's even. It's even. OpVlaM is almost double, is what I meant. Collected value is even. The army value is double for OpVlaM as well. Despite similar counts. Yeah, and there you go. You want to get your opponent off of resources, you burn the tower. You want to get some amazing damage, you ignore the tower and you go for everywhere else. Lewis now with a compounded defender. The only way you can see a comeback is if OpVlaM really lets him. And we get an army with loads of elephants. But I don't think OpVlaM will. OpVlaM should respect the economy of Lewis, despite killing 2 workers. He doesn't know about the minute of idle time. And he let sacred sites go on a little bit too long. But the upgrade is just so late here. The upgrade has to be immediate. And you need to garrison your scholars into the mosque, and this is right when Delhi is at its weakest. And I don't think as well that men-at-arms are really an option. It's just, what can you do with men-at-arms here, right? It's you're gonna get cleaned by the Camel Lancers of OpVlaM. And OpVlaM, is he thinking about aging up? This is not... Okay, he's back to making units. That I caught him when he had his pants down. That's also a bit unfortunate on my part, right? But yeah, so OpVlaM knows about this, and he should expect this to be almost done, but not completely done. This deer pack is very unlucky for Lewis. Now for OpVlaM, he's making farms. I'm gonna say this. These farms are a bit of a mistake. You can take this. OpVlaM has map control now. He can take things. But yeah, it's the usual time to do the farm transition. I don't hate it. It's not something I hate. It's something that, from the perspective of someone who isn't playing, it's like the conqueror from the bench. You know what I mean? It's just it's easy for me to say these things, but yeah, I'm not sure about this from Lewis though. This is much more level-headed for me here, where like I see the despair from Lewis as he doesn't even have farms, and like he's moving out. OpVlaM might actually be fooled by this. He might think this is the move out. There are workers on the outside here. Lewis here with Archer Spear. Archer Spear, don't really hate. You need to include elephants in this. No, it's gonna be spears and crossbowmen. Okay, now I like what I'm seeing. Here comes the rest of the army. Lewis will never have enough spears to deal with this effectively, but spears are pretty good. Oh, and he sees the army and just steps out. So that's 2-0 for OpVlaM. Yeah, alright, peace out, and thank you for watching this one. Alright, I think I've got another series here in me. Did I already do Berries and Nightmare? I don't think I did. No, yesterday I did Pet. Alright, let's go do that one. Let's go do that series. Welcome in, everybody. Welcome to another Joust series. We are gonna have here in the Knights Templar, in the color red, it is Nightmare. Yeah, here, in the color red. And in the purple, it is Berries playing as the Abbasid dynasty. And we've seen how powerful Berries Abbasid is in the past. Nightmare with the Knight Templars, if we saw that, I can't remember, but yeah, Knights Templar is a heck of a civ. They pack a really mean punch. And Abbasid has been mid-table throughout this season, but I think like it's being mid-table as like a compliment, because it's they're so old by this point. Everybody knows how they play and what their big positives are. I think it's really a testament to all the players have figured it out. So we have, yeah, I'm building the mill first, then mining camp. This is beautiful, and then the House of Wisdom. Barry's playing it beautifully. He only leaves 6 on food, so I expect the next villagers to go on food as well. And I said this the last 2 games. You guys on YouTube won't know this, but I guess I'll say it here again. It's going for the berries this early against a civ that might put the pressure on you means that you're gonna have your sheep alive for longer, which you might really need if you want to defend any pressure. On the other hand, easy for me to say, here in the Knights Templar, Nightmare seems to be doing a regular age up. I really want to see what he ages up with, because it's gonna change the game dramatically. So let's take a look at the sheep here. So it's 17 for Nightmare, 16 for berries. Funny enough, Nightmare has the slightly lower worker efficiency. This is going to go up as the game goes on because of how efficient their woodworkers are. And we're going to get a military wing opening from berries. Immediately sends them over to the gold of Nightmare. Nightmare no age up yet. He is so close to the... If he cancels this villager, he can actually age up. Going on stone now. Is this second TC or is this an early fortress? Because early fortress is going to go really poorly whenever Barry's shows up with his army in like a minute. Yeah, seems like it is going to be fortress. No workers on food here. We have the Knight Hospitaller age up, and I really like this one. We got the Hospitaller Knights. And healing from them is very high as well. I imagine it's 30%. So they fight, but they can't pick up relics. I guess they would have been so broken if they could pick up relics. And in my opinion, there is like a number of them that heals all of your units very well, but you don't have too much healing and not enough fighting. Because as soon as they kill the unit that you order them to, if you right-click a unit, they will go back to healing. And if you attack move, they're gonna be like monks. Okay, that's very interesting. Nightmare picks up 200 stone and then leaves with 4 workers. Yeah, I haven't really seen this build. But we have seen this from berries before. It's going heavy on wood here. I imagine it is to make a stable. Yeah, we have a stable going on. Is it really going to be this stable? It is going to be the stable, but a bit far away. You want to spread that influence. Yes, correct. So here are the 4 units that spawn out of the military wing. Oh, Nightmare going second TC. Okay, I get it now. Second TC is countered so hard by this. Oh, the town center should have been on this side of the berries. Don't know about that. It's just... Yeah, but it's only 4 units as well. But we're gonna get horsemen, like, now. We're gonna get horsemen, and this is Barry's bread and butter here. And the overreaction here is actually going archers. But it sometimes feels like you must. But Nightmare can go into the Knights Templar. Do not forget that. Oh, the TC hasn't been built. The units are gonna come here and just gonna destroy. Gonna start killing the workers. Yeah, okay. Barry's cooler head prevails here. Doesn't try to go for a kill. Yeah, but now a ram is in the option. No ram is gonna get a barracks. Stable barracks is very powerful in Feudal Age. I'm not sure how it matches up against the Knights Templar exactly, because I don't think I've seen this matchup much, but Horseman Spear was the development of basically the last 6 months. People figuring out that the Horseman Spear is so powerful even against Knights. Really good against Knight Archer, really good against 1-1-1 if you have equal value of units. Oh, and you can see Barry's has so much more collected value, and he's already ahead in a lot of workers. The low economy is really a bit of a weakness on the part of Knights Templar. They have to give up workers to wage up. Alright, no real possibility of attack here. This is the Venn diagram of death. Ooh, don't do that. Oh, really well done here from Nightmare, garrisoning those units here to kill the archer. There we go, gonna get Horseman Spear just trickled in here. Gonna get archers. Defending with archers is very good, but the archers aren't gonna do that well against horsemen. Not in the long term. You will need some other unit, but Nightmare has to do something to prevent this from skilling up too much. Yeah, barracks range. Okay, you're gonna go straight on for the counter units. But Spear Horsemen are just so good against this. The units are just more tanky than your own units. But if you get way too many of them, if Barry's doesn't really attack all that much, then it becomes very efficient for him. On the other hand, though, we have a range here for Barry's too. So we're going to see archers getting produced here. And we're going to see what's known as 1-1-1, right? One of each of the military building units. It's very interesting. Worker efficiency at 1% over for Barry's. And it's very interesting that we have this set available in the overlay. So thank you for whoever made it. Yeah, this is amazing. It's just... You can see how much the worker efficiency does here. It means 800 more resources here for berries at this moment here in time. Alright, Barry's with map control, so he's gonna use it. Love that. Alright, Horseman comes over and pushes. It has three ranged armor. As you can see, this town center, yeah, 3 damage a shot. That's, no, 6 damage a shot. It's really, like, they can take it. They can take it now with the ranged armors. So we have 2 ranges and 1 barracks. If Nightmare can hold on to this economy, he might be able to get out of this situation. But he has less economy than Barry's. Gonna get this is a palisade from Nightmare. I don't think he's gonna get it up. But Nightmare could do this wall over here, but he has the house and the barracks in the way, because it would have been perfect here. So that to prevent, really prevent dives. You're gonna get, oh no, these workers, this worker is not gonna build this. Oh, and right when Barry's looks in as well. Yeah, and if you're Barry's, you're gonna have to respect this with the horsemen, but the rest of the army will clean that up. And we have the archers over here. The archers are still in position. They are getting way too far outside. There we go. Cooler heads have prevailed here for Nightmare. We're gonna get a battering ram. The siege engineering is free for Abbasid. You don't even need a blacksmith. And they have slightly... they can produce mangonels and the sprinkles as well. But that's only in Castle Age. The army count advantage isn't that high for Barry's. The archers here might actually provide... like if Nightmare hides the archers well, and he can really do something, and it's just so overwhelming. The unit count. Oh, he brings in workers with him too. Oh, he brings in workers because he wants to get over to the side. Yeah, he wants to take the boar. I get it. I get it. Alright, in the meantime, Barry's is trying to make this big push. Ooh, steeled arrow. Like, with so many archers here. I don't know if Barry's noticed. Barry's noticed the archers. I think he would have gotten ranged armor. Oh, he already has ranged armor. What am I talking about? Yeah, ranged damage is good. So ignore what I said about the ranged armor here. He already has it. Barry's the 5-worker economy here. Nightmare a little bit idle at times. No, Nightmare with the 6-worker advantage, but over 2 minutes idle time in total. Yeah, Nightmare knows about this. He can maybe afford to get a few workers killed to get the rams, but yeah, the archers are like the archers defensively. I don't know how that will translate into the late game. For now, it's okay. Barry's is still... like, he's going for game right now. So you can't, like, go for game and try to wage up, which was what I was looking for over here. We have a big attack coming. And again, Barry's is doing this so well here of trying to harass and getting damage somewhere. Oh, I really like this defense from Nightmare. He does have the right units. Using the scout as well and the spears in the front here. The horsemen are not being too much of a factor. But still the trade, you look at the destroyed value, still, it's more for Nightmare actually. Nightmare might actually... like, this is being a very efficient trade. I don't think the spearmen are helping. And Barry's notices. And Barry pulls back, so he takes the L there. It sucks when you have to do that, but... yeah, already 6 workers down though, so the eco advantage that Nightmare was building for himself is gone. But now you don't have the army advantage, and Nightmare has to go. Nightmare has to kill the rams. Otherwise, it's gonna be this dance all game long. And wow, he actually gets most of the army, but there's so much more army coming. Yeah, Nightmare saves himself here. That's really nice, and you see the power. The amazing power of archers in defense. Oh, does he know? I don't think Barry's knows, right? Oh, Barry's doesn't know. That's yeah, for Nightmare that's pretty good. Cause the boar is the fastest source of food. I think the fastest source of food is deep fish, very close to the dock. With both fishing upgrades, I think that slightly edges out the boar with survival techniques, which I don't think Nightmare got. Yeah, I didn't get. It's 15% extra gather rate. But on 13 workers, he's getting almost 600 food a minute. What he really needs is wood here to sustain the archer production. And that's where most of his workers are allocated. So we're getting into the barracks. So we're on 3 ranges, and we're going to be on 2 barracks. Oh, attacking over on this side here. Yeah, there's a lot less city here. A lot less Sim City. So for berries... Oh, I'm afraid Nightmare's going to lose a worker. Yeah, that's a worker killed. And the workers... they're trying to garrison. This is... Yeah. Alright, we got some damage here. Yeah, but Nightmare just bring everybody over. Nightmare actually leading the army count and leading the villager count. And the army value-wise as well. They're all using trash units. So, but the horsemen are really good. This is where, like, Nightmare adding the Knights Templar. That is so... The Hospitaller Knights. That's actually so sick. Yeah, if Nightmare could close this, and that would be a big blow. But I don't think Nightmare here has the confidence to do it. And the berries can very easily pick up the horsemen and rotate while things are building. Yeah, and adding in like 5 or 6 Hospitaller Knights, you don't really have the high HP units that are really worth healing. But just like making units take a few more hits to kill can really be dangerous. And they have a lot of armor. They have a lot of armor to them. They have 2 melee armor and now 2 ranged armor. But natively it is just 1 ranged armor. Yeah, here's the blacksmith. We have the 2 rams still. Oh, the horsemen don't want to join in on this fight. They do want to join in now. Oh, but the spears are... They might die. Oh, spears are so much better units now. Oh, Nightmare has to micro the archers. Oh, you kind of have to kill the horsemen first. That's so painful. But now you're under TC fire, and under TC fire, archers just do so much more. Yeah, we're getting in a little bit more spears. Under the city, though, might be where Nightmare wants to fight. This is so slow because of the ram. Oh, and again, Nightmare flipping the fight by using that defender's advantage. Nightmare floating a lot of resources, though. He needs to keep fighting. He can't even think of aging up. He needs to keep on going. This is where Nightmare adds horsemen, right? Yeah, because the spears, we see that Barry's played around the spears really well. No, don't fight like this, Nightmare. You don't have the count to make a decisive win. And as soon as the defense arrives, you're gonna be a little bit dead. Alright. He retreated. And so what's so amazing about this is the board that I just... Yeah, Barry's has no idea. Oh, Nightmare actually... He's defending this. He defended this. And Barry's almost has enough gold to wage up, but we're near the food. And if he gets his foot off the gas now, Nightmare might get confident enough to attack. Oh, and he's gonna protect these deer? Oh, you're stretching your base too thin there. I'm thinking, he's thinking that this boar is about to run out. And it is, to be completely fair. I hope he takes this stone after to start building those fortresses. Especially building the fortresses at home. Alright, that's where the army is. Barry's now might think, or he might try to attack, but he needs to keep a cohesive army. Alright, here comes the ram back again. The army's back home defending. The horsemen are gonna, like, get the cheeky raid. I like the tower, not enough to garrison everybody. Is kinda where I'm torn. Oh, still, what a game we're having here. Oh, attacking the ram with archers. It's only 95%, but I think that's still 1 damage. Oh, Nightmare, oh no, those are villagers. Is he gonna fight with them? What's going on? No, that wood line is... the wood line is gone. That is... Oh, no. No, that's 14 villagers. So much of that lead is gone. But, oh, Nightmare is flanking with the archers. Too far away from safety. Oh, and these villagers are dead as well. That's gonna be game, man. That's gonna be. Oh, now we're back at even villagers, and Nightmare has no resources at home. And berries is pretty much spread out on the map on these. But this deer over here. But Nightmare winning so decisively. Unfortunately, I think for Nightmare. Oh, I really think the 22 workers killed is just so insane. But he has like 1.5 times the army value. 34 archers in that clump and 42 on this one. It's a mighty army. It's a mighty army. Nightmare though with a lot of spears. Oh my god, taking stealth forest trees. Nightmare has to be very, very desperate. That's like the tiniest woodline I've ever seen, but it is a woodline. You kind of have to take this one. Alright, we get the Eco Wing age up. Wow, I didn't think he would have the nuts to do this. But apparently he did. He keeps making archers, but now he makes Gulam and game is just over. Gonna make a Lancer. Yeah, I would rather see this being spent here on Gulam. Gulam got buffed, along with the overall infantry buff. Oh, very good raid by Nightmare. Really like it. He's raiding the deer here as well. We're getting a move out? No, we're getting a sacred site like relic move out. Barry's getting all of the upgrades. The first eco upgrade, I wanted to get the tooltip there. The Fertile Crescent. Reduces the cost of economic buildings and houses. Farm is an economic building. So, doesn't say there on the tooltip, but you can already see instead of 75 costs 53. That's some very nice synergy there with farms that the Abbasid are gonna have. Also, there's agriculture, which increases the efficiency of those farms, the gather rate. Oh no, the army's gonna get back here again. We have the Angevin Empire age up. Fortresses and docks get health. And good raids by Nightmare. Nightmare doesn't get any worker kills over here? What? So Nightmare is only on 2 worker kills now. These horsemen are veteran, much better than the Knights Templar horsemen that Nightmare has. Nightmare can spread them out and makes it very hard for them to get stopped. Barry's like, the thing with Barry's army is that it's upgraded. It's got all of the upgrades, and with all of the upgrades, there's not a chance Nightmare wins. And Nightmare's getting gold that I really like. Oh no, the woodworker, the wood villagers. Alright, there's the wall completed here, but the wood villagers are all dead here. This is 28 villagers. I don't think he survives this. And also, these horsemen are gonna die for Nightmare. Wow, just not enough steam. Not enough defensible economy at home. Really make this worthwhile. And if these villagers flee here to this gold, the Nightmare calls himself out. That's really where he doesn't want to be. Oh, but he's going there anyway. Alright, these Lancers won't sustain these Spearman hits. Knights Templar just aged up. He really needs the upgrades, and he needs to start getting a lot better units. Yeah, and this is gone as well. Starting on farms this early in the game for Knights Templar, not something you want to do. But there's some bank here. There's some bank. We could use some... But it's 41 total workers killed. He has less workers than Barry's now. And Barry's has been on 1 town center the whole game. These archers are about to get upgraded from Nightmare? No, they're not. It's still feudal age. And he doesn't quite have the resources. But he doesn't have the count anymore. You see those Gulam with double ranged armor upgrade? It just... they're taking forever to kill. Obviously 2 of them isn't gonna do much. And trickling in the army isn't gonna help Barry's out too much either. But as Barry's gets these Gulam, it's just so hard to stop. If he gets 10 Gulam, I struggle to find a way. We're getting heavy spearmen. That's what the Angevin Empire gives. The Knights Templar heavy spearmen are one of the better units in the game. I don't think they are completely imbalanced, because there are ways to play around them. But as you can see here, this is a Templar Brother. Yeah, very expensive. I'm not sure Nightmare can really afford them. It's also Barry's picking up the relics. That's the second relic he's gonna pick up. Oh, just better upgrades won that fight, and now, yeah, fighting into the town center now with Lancers in the mix, and OpVlaM as well. The armor is just way too much. Yeah, now the archers are gonna die. They're veteran archers to the Nightmare's credit. Just so many much better units here for Abbasid. And more of them as well. This is gonna be not a good fight. Alright, these horsemen are defending the raids. Major fight happening here at home. Good raiding party. Yeah, Nightmare. I suspect it's gonna tap out pretty soon. Same economy on 2TC the whole game. Like 3 minutes idle time on each town center. That's a decent amount of workers, but it's nothing absolutely ridiculous. We're getting the Templar Brothers. Can they charge? I don't think they can charge. No, no, don't garrison. You have to garrison. It's just like our economy is gonna be stalled all game long now, and there are archers everywhere. Barris has got this. It's 63 killed workers. Using the usage of the wall here is so cool. Like going through the wall and your opponent not doing it. But there are units on the other side, and these are just not enough. Heavy Spearman has 5 armor here. But like, I want to see more OpVlaM from Barry's really here. He's making Lancers. That's also fine. He doesn't quite have food because he needs a farm transition. Yeah, but it's just so overwhelming. That's 1-0 for Barry's. And I'll catch you in game number 2. Okay. So, make that search. Welcome to game number 2. The color red is Nightmare. This is land mega random. So we're gonna go through the map in a second here. This is Nightmare in the red. In the magenta, new color. In the French, it is Barry's. So this was Nightmare's home map, as he was the one who lost the game. And I always like this feature about land mega random when you have deer. Spawning in these weird cliffs. Yeah, but very defensible base here for Barry's. One thing of note here is that you probably saw it in the graphic just before the series started. You can't repeat winning civs, so Barry's couldn't have been Abbasid. We have these abandoned outposts as point of interest. That's very, very nice. We have loads of point of interest in this game. We even have here Lost Road. It's pretty fun. hire the Ronin. We have these merchant camps over here in the center. This is massive cliff here on the outside. There's also here a bunch of deer, and it's a defensible, somewhat defensible position. These merchant points, they generate passively 15 wood, 15 food, and 15 gold every minute. Yeah, and they're both going for them. Yeah, getting free resources as early as possible is very important. As the Holy Roman Empire, I fully expect against French to see a cheeky tower on the gold and a fast castle. French can't do much more than just try to harass the gold. On the other hand, I don't think any other game plan for Holy Roman Empire really works well, because if you want to fight them in feudal, you should lose. You should not be able to win against them in feudal. We've got here wheelbarrow coming in from Barry's, very early wheelbarrow as well. So I want to see the scouting patterns of the players now. So Nightmare coming over here to these to this west side. Barry's coming over here, going in the center. Doesn't try to decap the merchant camp. Probably not worth it at the time. Especially since he really needs to turn the sheep over. Barry's winning the sheep war. And sheep are going to be very important for the HRE. You really don't want to go into the berries before aging up. But we are getting an Aachen Chapel. For later on, this Aachen Chapel becomes a little bit less efficient. But you're also going to have monasteries. So I like this Aachen Chapel. Right on the wood line. In the front of the base is okay. But it's right in these cliffs. And these Nightmares should notice that these cliffs are impassable. And there's no way Barry's going to go through them. So this is the only area in the front of your base. So very closed for now, but as this woodline gets taken, it becomes a lot more open. And we're going to get a Chamber of Commerce. Chamber of Commerce, yeah, after scouting this, I really like. And Barry's going to get a massive head start here on traders number 1. And so number 1, there's that. Number 2, positioning is so good. And number 3, you're going to get map control. Nightmare's not going to do anything. Nightmare gets a ton of wood really fast. He could wall this very quickly. But yeah, it's not going to be very efficient. You really want to age up as fast as you can as HRE. Wow, but he's going for the walls. He's going for the walls. Using the stone as a wall is always a little bit odd. We also have the scout here. The scout could actually stop on top of one of the building walls, and that will kind of cancel it. So I want to see exactly what the radius is. So yeah, only this tree would have been not inspired. Everything else is. This is a really good Aachen Chapel. For the time being. Okay, we're gonna get... the scout is stopped at the wrong place here. But the scout is on the inside. So he's gonna be able to see what's going on. Might actually even get the Lost Ronin side here. But yeah, interestingly enough, Barry's not going for that early night. So this... for him, this is really good. Alright. So... these aren't queued, they are immediate, immediately producing those traders. I would like to see Barry's keep making them, actually queue the traders and spend the resources on them. But also there's some urgency, because your opponent is now turtling. And is now fully turtled, right? He's in his base, he's gonna go to Castle Age and everything. And you really don't want him to get to that Castle Age while you're still making those traders. But yeah, Barry's getting a lot of eco upgrades. And he's gonna make that stable, he's gonna make a few knights now, that's par for the course here. This is... But for Barry's, I'm gonna concede here. Even if he only gets the free traders, is still gonna be very much in the lead. These traders are gonna get 45 gold per trip. Trip here on the trade post. Massive nerf, the cliff not being over to the edge of the map. It's still pretty good. Is Barry's gonna just... is Nightmare gonna destroy... I'm sorry, is Barry's gonna destroy this gate? That would be kind of hilarious. It's gonna take so long though. Nightmare is almost aged up. So yeah, he's gonna have sheep under his base until the age up. That's something I alluded to before. Oh, look at Barry's taking the deer on the outside. That's so nice. Oh, and he's gonna be making traders. Yeah, well, and making some knights in the meantime. The knights are gonna help free the the scouts. And as the walls go in, Nightmare should have aged up, but this is such a massive eco difference already. 7 workers. And don't forget that French also builds workers faster. So that's why you have this discrepancy. Barry's even got the tech to make the workers chop the wood faster. I got all of the eco techs. This is prime gameplay from Barry's because the tax here, the theory behind this is that the tax costs a certain amount of resources, and you're saving 120 resources per attack on getting an extra eco unit out of it. So it's just more value for the tax, really. And you have a Chamber of Commerce here. This trader's like, just look at the gold. Just go up so well here. Just absolutely amazing. And in the meantime, yeah, Barry's can't be taking these points of interests, which is going to be important. Alright, you have Burgrove Palace. I don't think Nightmare really had any other choice. He doesn't have the map control to really contest for all of the relics. He should try to contest one of these, maybe, but he won't contest all of them. Alright, and we have a few knights out. It's going to be a massive knight production. Knights, of course. You can fight with knights into an HRE that is Castle Age. Not necessarily something you want to do. But you can delay your age up a little bit, just to prevent your opponent from getting a massive amount of units. Whoa, getting spearmen! Not going for the men-at-arms here. Oh, convert to scout, dude. Okay, the gate is on fire, so I would actually go and repair it. That man out with the tower, is he giving up on the wall? I wouldn't know if Nightmare knows about this. Nightmare, I think... Oh, he does. He does, he definitely saw that. He doesn't see the Chamber of Commerce in the base. The base is pretty much untraversable. Oh, what's happening? Oh, Nightmare tried to lure the wolves. Oh, that would have been so cool to do. But yeah, if you're Barry's, you can actually take the wolf then. Okay, the wall is down. The gate is down. Mrs. Barry's can make them move. Oh, isn't Nightmare gonna put the... Yeah, should be in the tower. There you go. That is perfect. But now Nightmare needs to start putting on some pressure here. He needs to... Oh, don't... Ah, one by one. It's just... You hate to see it. Oh, you hate to see this. He's trying to stop the trade route, but we need to stop the trade route over here instead. That's what the army is. Alright, so he destroys the dam. The dam grants gold. Yeah, and there you go. That's perfect. Delays the age up by a little bit by making those knights. Now he gets back to knight production. Gets the guild hall. The guild hall, when you already went Chamber of Commerce, might be overkill. I think Barry's could have gotten away with going with the Royal Institute here. Oh, very interesting diamond walls. Making a little bit of an arrow pointing that way here by Nightmare, but it is good protection on the deer. They do want to have everything as well protected as you can. Oh, good fight, and really, Nightmare wants to fight this right now. And he's not gonna know it, but there's an age up coming, and these knights are knights that haven't gotten the upgrade. Because Barry's is a good player. Yeah, he's gonna upgrade to veteran immediately, and he's gonna fight right after he gets that done. Alright. Oh, dude, I love this from Barry's here. He's making made archers, he made a single arbaletrier. I want to see him do more arbaletriers. Arbaletriers are one of the greatest units in the game. But if at any moment for Nightmare there's a men-at-arms transition, the archers are gonna be very bad. But arbaletrier would have been incredible units. I want to see the relic count. It's 2 + 1. So very, very slowly, Nightmare is getting all of them. Oh, very, very good push here from Nightmare. He's gonna catch Barry's with the spans down. So many traders here for Barry's too. He's M16 already. He's trying this wolf den. So I want to see exactly. The wolf then gives gold. Gives gold the rest of the game, so it's totally worth it to get them. So these are archers. Archers sometimes look a little bit like villagers. I don't know if you guys agree with that. We have the army chasing here. So Nightmare cannot fight this. Nightmare cannot fight this, even though spears are really good now. Still with these archers, I don't... Oh, you have to fight now! Oh, hoping to catch berries in a and he did. Oh, that was perfect timing from Nightmare. Despite this, he's going to be losing units. But he's luring the knights away. But he's already on such low unit counts. But I think he wants to wage up. And he saw the trade. If he finishes that... Oh, why isn't that finished? Oh, there's a knight over here. No. Oh, Nightmare was going to... Like, that was going to be 18 workers that weren't going to be doing anything. But we already have 3 relics here in our base, right? 2 on the monastery, 1 on the outpost. Sister Nav is a very good upgrade. I think it's a very good upgrade for later. Alright, so these spears are going to disrupt this portion of the game here for Nightmare. My goodness! This is the army value in particular. Just, I don't think... Yeah, Nightmare can't afford to wage up here. He's gonna do it anyway. He's gonna age up into the Palace of Swabia. He has the resources for it right now. You can't have saved these much resources without aging up. There we go. There's the Palace of Swabia. Palace of Swabia definitely gonna equal things. The longer the game goes, the better it's gonna be for Nightmare. But as of right now, Barry's has got a massive, massive advantage here. Oh, and we have spears harassing the trade line. We already have 1 trader go down. And if Barry's doesn't notice the villager, then the villager will finish the wall. So sneaky from Nightmare as well, attacking the other side here. Oh, and he doesn't notice because they're... I think he's getting ready for a push. Oh, finish the gate. Oh, he's finishing the gate. The traders are not gonna be working anymore. Well, I love these walls from Nightmare. That's open though. I am pretty sure that's open. And we have M from Nightmare. Nightmare now needs to... Oh no, he attacked the trader. That's such a big mistake. He should have retreated. But either way, like, Nightmare's gonna start getting imp upgrades. That's the imp spears, I think. Yeah, elite spearman. Elite spearman deals so much bonus damage. So he's gonna be making Knight Spearman. I love this. Alright, so now we're gonna be burning down the wall. That's, in the meantime, a lot of resources Barry's not getting. Oh, Barry's knows that attacking could actually lead to a massive comeback. No, gathering your unit outside the walls when you know your opponent has archers. That's a Ronin. Oh, there are Ronin here. Yeah, those spears are gonna die before providing any real value, but they're kind of surviving this. Which I think is really nice. Reviving the archer onslaught. You have archers attacking these gates. Gonna be okay. That's... Ooh, that's that... There was a tower over here. And now the traders are back at trading. So Barry's gold income is gonna shoot up. Yeah, now here with the knight, there are plenty of arbaletrier. But still, you make plenty of knights. Oh, we're gonna get cannon emplacements on towers with relics. We're also gonna get dive barns. Love the stack. Make cannon emplacements everywhere. Nightmare's trying to play the long game. Yeah, he still has these 4,000 gold, and he has this 1,200 stone outcropping. Oh, you could have attacked those knights there, but it's 14 knights against 7 spears. Not really a fight you want to take there. But still, Barry's actually not going for the age up. Alright, the knight dies, but the archers are so far away here. Oh, we have the beautiful cannon emplacement. Now go and close the wall. There we go, close the wall. Has to build a gate. Oh my god, this Nightmare's playing this one beautifully right now. But this is scary. So much army. If Barry's tries to attack now, it could actually deal damage, but yeah, Barry's has to attack the economy, but this wall should give plenty of warning for Nightmare to leave. Come on, leave, dude, leave. Yeah, there we go. Building the walls further forward down the line. Alright, all of the workers except these ones on D. No, you gotta leave. There's no... I want to see Barry's camera here. I want to see if he ever sees that. You have this wall here. You have to build a gate, otherwise you're stuck. Oh, he's not... Oh, this is... No, it's not going to be free. Alright, this is kind of dead here. So Barry's knows that the deer have been taken. What he doesn't know is that the workers are still there. It's still 8 workers. Yeah, those workers are dead. And as much as they're quite cheap now, I don't think you want to give them away for free. Not to an opponent that is on 25 traders. Alright, more towers. Really going to be tower defense. Okay, as the range is coming in now, it's going to get harder and harder for him to deal with. That's a red palace right dead center of the map. Yeah, enlistment incentives is a good tech to get. Wow, I'm watching this and I don't think the cannon emplacements are going to be enough to save him. There's just not enough spears for Nightmare. Nightmare doesn't quite have the economy because he has so much gold. He needed to be making knights this whole time. Oh, but the knights are also going to go down very easily. Oh no, Nightmare is going to lose so many workers right now. Oh, the economy of Barry's is actually so good. But there are 2 towers with the cannon emplacements. But the emplacements here, they help fight. They can't fight on their own. Or they shouldn't be fighting on their own. This is absolutely mad. But like, if you look at destroyed value is very much in in Nightmare's favor, and the reinforcements are getting killed. So if Nightmare can deal with this, he's going to be in a very good position. But unfortunately, this is just not a good fight. There's a siege workshop. Siege workshop, I would imagine he'd want the mangonel. Way too many workers on gold, and we have 3 relics as well. This Nightmare's micros is not good enough. And now he already lost 44, that's 45 workers, there's so many workers then. It's gonna be everything. Oh, he's gonna buy food, it's so late. Yeah, I don't think there's anything more to say. I expect the tap out from Nightmare. Like really soon. This is macro just wasn't there, and he never had any units to fight this, and it's very unfortunate because the strategy, I think, overall was very sound. But also, he never really got that closed again. Yeah, and he's not gonna get it closed now after this wall. This reminds me of I'm gonna nerd out a little bit here. This reminds me of the Battle of Dyrrachium from Caesar's Civil War. So where like the person who built the longer wall would have cut the supplies from the other general. It was against it wasn't against Pompey. It was Caesar against someone, but like. They kept building longer walls and around, like walls around walls. It kind of reminds me of that. Like for Nightmare, I really think Dive Barnes is coming in clutch. Like so many upgrades now coming in. Barry's has just spent everything. On the economy that he has, he can really afford it, and as he gets all of the upgrades, he's going to be in such a dominant position. Making cannons here, really like it. Using, like, you have a lot of wood and a lot of gold in the bank, so you really can, you can afford this. It's, would have been preposterous not to, but we have cannons as well for berries. Oh, and the knights, I don't know about tonight's fighting here, because they're definitely going to die to the cannons. In the meantime, Nightmare is trying to claw back. I don't know how well that's gonna work out. Just because, like, they're elite arbaletier. They have, like, ridiculous stats. They're elite Royal Knights. No blacksmith upgrades for the elite Royal Knights here. But you have crossbow stirrups as well, so an unreal amount of attack speed. These are culverins, great at dealing with units from range. They've got to move against this, because I think they still take units out quite fast. Okay, Nightmare did take a long time at beating this. Nightmare has to attack back eventually, in order to have a chance at this game, because then Barry's going to have traders, so he has infinite gold. And he's going to have farms, he's going to have infinite food. You're not going to come back here. But the units inside the Nightmare's base have been taken. Nightmare needs this ASAP. And we're getting Sacred Sites as well, so... Yeah, Barry's just... Now he can contain, and... Like, yeah, okay, you have to respect the cannons with relics. There's no other way around it. You could try to use the traps and the cannons to take them down, then you have emergency repairs. Like, putting the clock on Nightmare really is really gonna bring the point home that he can't actually he doesn't have time to mass this insane army and just go for it. He has to fight. I still think this is open. It might not be, but I think this is open. Yeah, Barry's, I think, is gonna just destroy these walls. That's three knights, and they get caught out. My goodness, it's so crazy seeing magenta all over the map. Alright, but the knights are chasing. So I think, yeah, I think Nightmare smells blood a little bit here. But, like, Barry's gonna have a lot of good upgrades. No, don't do that. Don't have your siege behind. You have to deploy siege here. The siege has to be deployed. Oh, is that gonna get caught out? Oh, that's caught out. The siege has to fight the army. The siege has to fight the army. Oh no! Oh no, Nightmare! Nightmare was already down. This is a terrible fight. He's giving up units for free. And now I think it dawned on Nightmare that he's locked out. Yeah, but Barry's on 200, Nightmare only on 130 supply. Just, okay, but the range is kinda gone. Of course, you just have a gazillion reinforcements and then... Yeah, Barry's with cannons of his own. Oh, we're gonna get workers to defend the cannons, not to build a tower. But you have cannons on cannons. Oh, what a quick wall! What a quick wall! Protecting the cannons. Workers are gonna die here. That's fine now. As Nightmare was able to boom up. But again, it's 200 and supply against 108. Oh my god, is he gonna do it? Oh, what a mad lad. That wall goes up. No, it doesn't. Oh no. But the 3 culverins are saved. And the more the fight... oh my god, they have so much HP now, these elite knights, that the cannons take forever to kill them in so many units. Oh, busting the wall on the side, yeah, to avoid the cannon fire, that's... Like, knights coming over from this side is just not good. Like, now Nightmare is going to be forced to close this wall down. And slowly Barry's is making it in. But I think the biggest value for Barry's here is that it forces Nightmare to defend in a situation where he really has to get out of his base. Alright, the cannons are chasing the culverins and they're gonna start slowly getting them. These spears are just not getting the value they need to get. Nightmare needed an overwhelming amount of spearmen. Wow, only 6 minutes left for that sacred victory. Yeah, Nightmare really not long for this world. Oh, there you go. Emergency repairs is barely doing anything. And as soon as the cannon fire hits, then it's... and we're done. But fighting under all of the defenses with so much army, imp armies really are scary. Okay, that was a good defense there from Nightmare on the range, but still, hand cannoneers are just so powerful. Yeah, Nightmare Calls game, that was an amazing series. If there's one from week 2 that I'd advise anyone watching, is this one. But that's gonna be it from me. That's 2-0 berries, and peace out, guys. Alright, yeah, that was this week's joust. We'll see if there's anybody out there to raid. Soccerton is playing very early. Yeah, let's go raid Soccerton. Alright, have a good one, guys. See ya.